Alright, we gonna see if this is working. Live for another one. Let's see how this one goes. This one's gonna be different though. Session infinity, right? Hey. So I don't even have like my camera and all the stuff the way that I really want it, but it's all good. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is, as this live is going, I'm also going to be I'm gonna be gathering the beat and the verse so that way I can drop. I could lay this down, but then also attempt to do the like how I put my lyrics together for it and make little videos that I've been putting out, pardon, on Instagram and stuff. So that's my plan. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but let's see. Young. So I did the verse to a producer. Like I said, I think this is Stu Banger's son. So I wrote this verse that I'm going to be using as obviously my lyrics, man, my boom bap stuff. And I just gotta think about everything else that I'm going to use to get this done. I'm definitely going to be using Canva eventually, you know. I am most certainly going to be using my ChatGPT. I just gotta find, which this is gonna be interesting to find all of the stuff, because I have this problem with the ChatGPT where I use it for so many different things that it be overload. So I just gotta find out where certain conversations are, because I still don't organize it to the best of its ability. I'm quite sure you could do a lot more organizing of thoughts and things, but I'll still be able to figure that out. So I'm gonna say ChatGPT is gonna be a part of this whole thing. Yeah, the Young Bangaz verse, this. Then we're also going to need, what else am I gonna use? Most likely I'm gonna use Kling. I was doing something with Kling for episode, one of my other little AI joints that I use. So Kling, ChatGPT, and probably Leonardo AI. Shout out to my cousin I rock this. Today's his birthday actually. I gotta hit that brother up probably a little later. Yeah, Leonardo, I'm gonna launch that. Cool. So going back to my images, my credits and stuff are mad low. This is one of the images that I made and turned into a video. It looks kind of dope. It's like a universal microphone. See it? This is what you find in the purple side of space. That's what it's supposed to represent. And I also got one of these I'm putting together. So you'll see some of these dropping soon for, like, you know, things with V2G. I think I put out a moment to spit, like little promo with this one. Slowed it down a bit, but these were the images that I generate and then turn to that. Oh, we're gonna get to this. We'll get to that. That's something else right there. But yeah, I'm gonna use Leonardo, ChatGPT, Kling, and yeah, now I just gotta lay down the verse. So I'm gonna just pause this. I gotta make sure that this card, like, I'm gonna do all this stuff raw, like literally on my other computer over there. I'm gonna pull the beat, the Young Bangaz beat, right here. Yeah, it's looped already. So I'm gonna pull this beat. Being that I don't record on the same computer, and I definitely want to get to that point. Um, for now, I just gotta literally put that over there, and then go to the Young Banger verse. I'm going to export it. Where is it at? Export, share, no download. Yeah, PDF. There we go. I'm tripping. So yeah, what's that? Young Bangers, and I'm gonna put that joint in there. And then yeah, I got the beat, Young Bangers beat, and then the verse is there. And then yeah, I gotta take this and now go to my other computer. Yep, a whole nother computer, bro. I gotta unplug this over here. This is what I do. I don't know if y'all still tuned in, but like I said, I'm going to attempt to just let this keep rolling as I'm going through the whole process. So you may not even be able to hear me really well, on the microphone, but I'll still be here. In fact, my home skillet, my man A Smith Video Production is in there. You can see he's in the chat right now. I just want to be able to see it from the computer over there. I'm hoping that I don't take forever to lay the verse down, because all I'm gonna do is just lay down the verse real quick and then take the MP3, bring it in here, and then just go through the whole process. Like if I had just written it, recorded it, put it into this, you know what I mean? Use the lyrics to show what I'm going to do to turn it into what it's going to turn into, and put the description, the whole nine, the whole edit, and just go through the whole thing real quick. Well, I'm saying real quick. If I just had the song, I could probably do it within an hour. But now that I got to lay it down, watch, the universe got to make me work a little harder. It's always like that. But it's cool. So I got the joint right here. I'm going to try to get the camera to like be somewhere where you can see me. You probably, like I said, won't be able to hear me really well. But pardon the little mess. My studio got mad stuff going on right now. Let's see what that would be looking at. Where is it? Yeah, I think that's a good view. I'm gonna be somewhere within that area over there. I'm gonna try to turn my mic all the way around. I'm turning the mic. So the mic, shoot, you might even see the mic in the shop. There you go, the microphone somewhere over there. I'll be over there in a little bit. Bring my little light. Unfortunately, the other thing is this chair right here. I don't know if you can still hear me or see, but this chair right here is it's too small, because I'm using my stool over there and I wasn't prepared to do something like this, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's see. I really do need to have this recording in one location. It would make my life so much easier. Or this whole process so much easier is what I'll say. Okay. So I think I'm on like, I don't even know a week. Music. It's like Instagram. Here it is, Instagram tracks. There we go. And then I gotta name it. This is Young Banger. Young Banger. Young Bangers. It's just my process of how I do it. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have it ready, so that's why I just getting it raw and uncut. Young Bangers, right? MP3, it's right here, and then the PDF is right here. Let me see if I can hear it through the headphones. Yep. See, like even have other people hear what I'm hearing. I gotta go over there, push a button, and do all this stuff, man. Hold on. You should be able to hear something. But yeah, now that that is there, the verse is right here. I just gotta import it. Import it into Pro Tools, and then from there, should be goody to do what I need to do. Open recent Young Bangaz. Alright. Gonna import the track. Oh, converting it. It's gonna play me out. I can feel it. It's gonna take longer than it needs to. Yo, yo. Alright, so that's the vocal good. 2. Paying that. I do this thing where I do my ad libs pretty much the same level, pan left, one pan right. And now I've been doing this other thing with my verses to just make it super simple and easy for me to lay it down. Let's see. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch you scatter like the corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure. Just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales reveal. Don't jeopardize your life, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. Beast mode was trained by Xavier. Roman slavery doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life is deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on the savior. Take away beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I can't wave beyond. Catch me on the better side of life tomorrow. There's no attention when I mention all the precious cargo. No stress about it, legacies are meant for later time. Like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds. Oh, that's good. So now I gotta mute it. Again, gotta get up, turn this down, mute this so it don't pick up any extra whatever. And then now, get back over here. Alright, let's try it. Come on, man. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. What's going on with this microphone? Tripping. Oh. There it is. Yo, man. Told you the forces was gonna get right to work. They don't hesitate. Alright. Yo. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. Let's see how that one sounded. That wasn't bad, but I could do it better. It's got style. It's got pizzazz. Check it out. It's got style. It's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'll match. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. It's that. Hold on. What's that part I go? My mind can take me places wherever that I imagine. It's like short for imagine. So my mind could take me places wherever that I imagine. My mind could take me places wherever that I imagine. My mind could take me my mind could take me places wherever that I imagine. My life could take me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure. See, just the sound thing. It's a tongue twister, but it's shit. Yo. Yo. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can take me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. See, now I had it, but the part before it I messed up because I was concentrating in my mind to not mess up on that part. Did it anyway. So here we go. Check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. Cool. That's one side. So I do this thing, yo, every, what is that? 4 bars. You'll see. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I know I messed up. I heard it. Just do the next one, right? Let's fix it right now. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. Cool. That one's good. I don't even have to listen to it. I know that one's good. Let's go to the next. Almost done. Halfway there. I still rock when my life's deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I get wavy on. Boom. And then goes back to the other one. Just the back and forth. Savior. Catch me on the better side of life tomorrow. There's no attention when I mention all this precious cargo. Don't stress about it, legacies are meant for later times. Like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds. Yeah, that's just some mixtape stuff, so I think it's good. Let me just hear. I might have to do the first verse over. So I look at it as many verses within one verse. Universe within a universe. Yep. Boom. That's good for me. Great ones. Yo, we're no longer with the trash. Corner store clash. That I match. Finding my diamond bags. Great scales of reveal. Giving out these free wills. By Xavier. Doing craziness for labia. Like Arabia. If they waiting for a savior. Savior. I get wavy on. Like tomorrow. All this precious cargo. Later times. Amongst the greatest minds. Alright, that's one side. Let's see if I can match that intense. Match the intensity. You gotta match it. Match it. Oh, yeah. You gotta match that intensity. You gotta match it. Match it. Yeah. You just be making up songs, yeah. 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 Great ones. Yo. We're no longer with your trash. Corner store clash. I match. Finding my diamond bags. Great scales of reveal. Free wills. Xavier. Doing craziness for labia. Like Arabia. If they waiting on a savior. Savior. I get wavy on. Like tomorrow. All this precious cargo. Later times. Amongst the greatest minds. Aye. Solid. I'm just trying to make sure it's good enough just for this. I mean, it is. Oh. The people sure to lose if they waiting on the savior. Take it way beyond, attack the stage like Stadion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I get wavy on. Catch me on the better side of like tomorrow. There's no intention when I mention all this precious cargo. Don't stress about it, legacies are meant for later time. Like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds. And I didn't even do the hook part. Not messed up on that part. Great one, did it anyway. So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life is treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond, attack the stage like Stadion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I get wavy on. Catch me on the better side of like tomorrow. There's no intention when I mention all this precious cargo. Don't stress about it, legacies are meant for later time. Like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds. That joint is tough. It's and I gotta do the hook part though. That's the thing. Not messed up on that part. Great one, did it anyway. So here we go. Check it out. Yo. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with the trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store flash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life is treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. Alright. So, the hook. Meant for later times, like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds. The great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. Watch, you'll hear it. It's like a chant. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from. These are sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from. That's how I hear it in my head. Like there's gotta be like 4. 1, 2, so 2 on the left, 2 on the right. It's 4 when I'm thinking. No. I know what I have to do. 1, yes, so 1 all right, 1 left. So do that. So it's 1, 2, 4, like I said, yeah. 2 on each side. And that'll be the sounds. And it'll give it enough like octaves or octaves where it'll sound crazy. You gotta sing it at different. I'm not a singer, but I know that frequency thing. I don't know what it is, see? I don't know. Whatever. I know I could explain it to a singer and they would get it. These are the sounds. Alright, here we go. These are the sounds of the great ones. 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 So now I gotta do that same thing, but for a left track. Because that one is all to the right. These are the sounds of the great ones. 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 Now that one is panning all left. So, let me normalize them. Normalize them. And then they should be there ready. Let me see. No, why they both on the same side? So, yeah. So then now I'm going to do another set saying the same thing but in a different tone, I guess. Bring it back. These are the sounds of the great ones. 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 So I did that one for the left. Now I got to do another one, the same exact, but for the right. These are the sounds of the great ones. 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 All right. Normalize those two. Yeah, that sounds wicked. That sounds nice. And now I got to do the other part. No, talk away, man. So I got to duplicate at least 4 of them. That's 1. Add 2. Boom. Now I should have enough tracks to now start the recording of this, the second part of the hook, or the other part of the hook. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. Alright. Now I gotta do the other side. Same situation. So come and tell us where it's made from. I didn't do the double. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. Alright, hold on, girl. Peace, girl. This joint gonna sound crazy. This joint is sounding crazy. This joint sound wow. Alright, here we go. A different one. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So now I got to do another one exactly with that sort of like liveliness. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. So come and tell us where it's made from. I ain't write this, y'all. Telling you. This joint sounded crazy. You know what? I was about to play it through this, but I think it'll do it justice when I play it through the sound and the OBS and everything. So I don't even want to play it through this mic. I'ma just I just gotta listen to it one more time to make sure that my vocals and everything sound decent enough to put it out for the mixtape joint. That's all. But this sounds raw. Yo, this is wicked. Wicked now. Yo, nah, I ain't even just saying that because it's my joint. This joint is raw, yo. Word. I'm gonna create this fade, and I want to get to this because I still gotta handle a couple things before the live writing session, and then still do the editing. You know what I mean, for what I'm gonna try to get done with this, man. Hoping I got enough credit on those things. At least this starting show. Nah, but I should be able to get through the whole joint. What is this? This is Young Bangaz B reference. That's all. Yeah, and this is pretty much the process for at least laying my stuff down like this, yo. What he say? Come out. Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, bro. I'll play it over there as soon as it's done exporting, yo. Pro Tools still got that. At least the version I have, like you gotta bounce the whole joint to like get the MP3. But once I get the MP3, this computer I can't even like go on the internet to be emailing this because you need to update the system. If I update it, then the Pro Tools ain't gonna work. So I literally just use this to record. It's working for now, but I know I have to eventually upgrade and change this. So when I listen to this, I be thinking back to when I used to have these studio sessions in Patterson with my man Nam, Nedic, Twilight, shoot, Logic, Junie, Chap, Guns, um, Humid, Sha, Trom, Zom, you know what I mean? Mass, just everybody that used to just come through the Snappy Nappy in Patterson when I was over there. Like, mad just dudes, yo. Ox, you know what I mean? Z, just names and stuff, yo. But this this kind of sound right here with that heavy bass drag, triumphant boom bap. It's like marching music, but you pop into it. destructive. Like that joint is like Shango and Ogun, just raw. And Nam would be zoning to them joints like that, just on repeat. We be playing the same joint over, just absorbing that energy, yo. Like that's what this reminds me of. That's how I know, oh, this is dope. And whether it's used by Young Bangers or, you know what I mean, I ain't looking for them to do anything like that. I'd be cool with it. But anybody, I'd be like, yo, NK, let's throw this on the project, bruh. And NK would come with a crazy beat over this with my vocals, because he just rock with the energy. I know NK, we've toured together, yo, and now he doing beats and stuff. I would trust him to do that. So that's what may manifest with this joint. I'm gonna tell NK, yo, remix that joint and make that joint liver, yo. All right, what am I doing now? I gotta turn this to an MP3, and then now I put the MP3 into that. All right. So now I could go. Now I could go back to my other computer. I could save this. I'm done with the track. I don't need Pro Tools anymore. I love Pro Tools. I don't need it right now. So I'm gonna just shut down this computer, and boom, done with that. Done with these. I might need the headphones. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Pardon the camera. I don't know what it may look like right now. I don't even know if the feed is still going. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. So what I gotta do is plug this joint in. Then let me get my microphone over this way. All right. And then what should happen is that when I play the joint, y'all should be able to hear it. Yeah, I already got an EP with NK. That's what we've been working on. A lot of the joints that I've been writing to on the Sundays have been over NK beats. So that's exactly what we're doing. So that's what I'm saying. He would easily just be able to just take this and throw that in there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, nah, this is not it. It's this. And it should be Young Bangaz MP3. All right, let's see.
So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I imagine my life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I keep wavy on. Catch me on the better side of life tomorrow. There's no attention when I mention all this precious cargo. Don't stress about it, legacies are meant for later times. Like 50 years from today, amongst the greatest minds.
Sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from, made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from, made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from, made from. These are the sounds of the great ones. So come and tell us where it's made from, made from.
Yo, that joint is wow. Hey, yo, I'm not even saying that joint is healthy right there, bruh. So shout out to Young Bangaz. Woo. Like I said, even if he don't rock with it, it's cool. Matter of fact, I wanted to send this live to NK because what I'm about to do, I wanted that brother to be able to tap into it as well. You know what I mean? It might help. It might help all of us. You know what I mean? Like I said, there may be something that I pull up that you could be like, "Yo, V, there's another way to do that," or whatever the case may be. And it just makes it that much easier to just handle everything, yo. So what I'm looking for is I had a conversation going. I don't know if it was for this my GVI stuff. I don't know if it was for my Leonardo. You know what I mean? Bruh, it's so much stuff that I have, but I'm thinking it's in the Venomous 2000 folder. Now, if it's in the Venomous 2000 folder, I don't wanna do a new chat. What I wanna do is I wanna kind of search for like keywords of what I was talking about. Yeah, because I know what it was. It's got to be the character V. Hold on, watch this. Character V. Or V. Um, let me see. What did he do? Let me see if V describe. Is anything gonna pop up? A logo, rapper, MC, and white hat. Okay, I see something right here. Prompt structure guide. I want to generate a logo. That sounds powerful. First, tell me what your verse story would be. Oh, yes. So this is it. The V animation concepts. So let me go here. So I just figured out a way of how to like tap into some of the things that, you know what I mean, you might have created and just lost sight of because I have a ton of that stuff. So let me see. I don't know if this is a chat that's completely, yeah, this might be a chat that's full and it's not working anymore. So what happens is if you look at my scroll, my bar down here, I've hit the bottom and you see how this picture stays loading. So what I notice is when that happens, then that means this chat has been filled up and it starts glitching. It starts making some, funny things, or it keeps it like having an error, we'll say. And then it says something along the lines that you need to open up a new chat to continue. The problem when you open up the new chat and you continue is that supposedly they say that it's supposed to remember things that have the same shared folder. So that means if I'm having a conversation in my V2G multimedia folder, but it's about Elo Kush, or it's about blogging, or it's about a moment to spit, it should be able to tap into these folders to access whatever information and then be able to continue on. But I've noticed that it hasn't been really good at doing that. So my workaround for that is what I'm about to show you right now, which is I did the same thing last time, which I highlight this whole chat thread, all of it, the whole joint. I'm getting all of this stuff. The images are gonna be there, everything. I'm just going through the whole joint because I want to make sure. And since I've been doing this, that's how I've been consistently been able to get that character to kind of look the same, even though I gotta sometimes prompt it from the beginning just to get it going. But it has been working with the stories and everything else. So this is what I do. If somebody knows of a better way to do this and I just don't know, please let me know. This ain't anything. It ain't, taking up a lot of time, but this is how I've been able to ensure and trust that I'm going to continue on. So I'm going to copy all this. Boom. Now I'm going to go into my Google. My Google Drive. But I want to go into my V2G multimedia joint. So now I'm in this joint and I want to go into my drive And this drive is about chat. Where is it? Chat GPT. Chat. There it is. The Chat GPT files. Oh, ain't nothing in there. Well, we gotta make a new one right now. And all I'm gonna do is paste everything that I just copied before. Boom. And watch. All the images, that whole conversation from that particular, it's gonna be like 150, 200 pages or something like that. At least. What did it say? I just saw it on the side. It's still going. It's still going. For whoever may see this, you know what I mean? If nobody's there now, because I know A was in and out. So you looking at, bruh, 200, that's 233 pages of information. 257, it's still going. But that's with all of the prompts, that's with all the images, you see what I'm saying? That's all the errors, the mistakes, is all of that stuff. So 257. And then what I do with this is I'm just going to name it. And what I'm going to name it is the last conversation that I had inside of that GPT. And it's, you see it says V Animation Concept 2. So that's what I'm going to name this. V Animation Concept 2. So now that means when I save this file as a, just save it as a plain text, TXT, it ain't going to take up barely any space on your computer at all. It's like, this is like a piece of lint on the grand scheme of things inside of your computer. But it packs a punch when you add it to your GPT, at least again from what I have been doing and what I've seen. So now what I need to do is go back into that folder of the V2G multimedia, which is right here, the whole entire folder with all the conversations linked to it. And now I'm going to open up another one and I'm going to name it V Animation Concept 3. And then I'm going to say, can you help? Yes or no? I already know it's going to say yes. It's searching project files. I do this because I want to see what is it going to do. Because all I asked if it can help, yes or no. But sometimes it takes it upon itself to just go forward. Great, let's build. You see? It already started going into like my verses. And I'm like, I didn't ask for any of that stuff, yo. At all. So now I'm going to go back up here and say, please do not start anything until I say so. It's going to say, okay, let me know when you're ready. So it's going to say one of those. Yes, the full breakdown of V as a character, complete, consistent. Please do not start. You see? Look, this is what happens, bro. I'm glad what it's doing. Maybe I'm jumping. What it's doing is showing my breakdown of my character, of everything that I've been telling it in all of those things. So you see how it's going through the V scrolls. It knows all of that stuff, how I want my character to look. Like if I said, if I just said like, all right, just test it out. Hey, I want to put my character inside of a Star Wars spaceship, just based on them already having my character design. Let's see how it goes. So can you do a test and add my character V into a Star Wars based aircraft? Provide the prompt and then we can generate the image. Let's see what it does. Because it just went through what I was asking it to do before, kind of, but I'm also going to still add the other thing. Let's see if it works. Let's go. So it's going to generate an image based on the breakdown of what my character always looks like, which these are all the things. Supposed to have a tracksuit, hoodie, clean ritual-like headgear, only the letters A or V. The sneakers, white, only the letter P, glowing arc. Sometimes it's a cross, gold ring on the finger, whatever, you know what I mean? Eyes, it has all of that stuff laid out. So it kind of have like stories of some of the themes of the verses that I wrote. Background, obviously, I'm from Passaic, New Jersey, so that's the whole background and connection to the mothers, the E I made, you know what I mean? So let's see what the image looks like when it's finalized. It's coming along. It's coming along. I don't know when you be making your video, I mean not your videos, your images, do they take just as long? Because this is the process that sometimes be getting me, man. It's just going through the process of waiting on these images. Oh, I think it's gonna get it, yo, and I think it's gonna look dope because I could already see it right there. So if this works, then I've now, for the fourth time as far as my animation concept things go, basing it on the animation help from V's animation concept 3. Now we're doing 4. I've been able to consistently get the same character for a few months now, so, or a few weeks at least. So let's see what it looks like, the scene in the image. Look at that. It's got all the stuff that you want. It has the ring, it has the ankh, it has the Star Wars type theme. It has the purple eyes of me being in space and being of the purple people lineage. It's got the ring. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. Like, and that's without feeding it any more images of myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm training that joint to just get my aesthetic down. So, and it could put me anywhere and do any of the things. So I'll say to it right now, like, beautiful. Matter of fact, what I'll do, what I'm going to do is use this image. Absolutely. And I just want to like, I wasn't expecting it to look this dope. I'm not lying. That is hot, bruh. So what I'm going to do is, because now I'm more excited, I have not been able to get my AI in Leonardo. Like, it's been tough to get consistent characters on this, man. I don't know what they're doing, or maybe I don't want to say what they're doing. It's something probably that I'm doing that I don't understand. But I've been wanting to do the images like I just showed you in Leonardo, and I've seen other people do it, but it has not been working for me. So I guess one day I'm gonna have to go through that. Something is up, because I don't want this. I want Phoenix. There we go. Yeah, so I want Phoenix. All right, so is that Phoenix? So, okay. So here's what I need to do. This is the other way that you get now. This is how you work the motions. So I'm gonna go back into the chat, and I'm gonna say, upload that picture to ChatGPT and tell Leonardo to always replicate that style. I could try that, I'll try that. Hold on, but let me see something. I'm gonna try. Now you gotta prompt it to motion. So now it has the image, but now I'm going to work on prompting the motion that I want it to do, based on what the image is. So meaning, I'll say, okay, this image is incredible, but now I need you to prompt a motion for it, so I can then input input it into Leonardo because it knows that I use Leonardo AI. I've said it. So let's see if it follows what we've been doing in some of the other things. So prompt, so mission V, a deep down skim. See, I've got all that. Let's see if it's gonna get the the thing it didn't get though is I always have to say it now. What about the negative prompt? And keep the prompt in one paragraph, meaning separate the regular prompt and the negative prompt, each at least one paragraph. Let's see if it fixes it. Because the negative prompt kind of keeps things like, it keeps everything level from what I've seen. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to take this prompt. Sometimes I don't even look at it because the AI already generated an incredible image. So I'm thinking that when I bring it into Leonardo, that it should be able to do the same thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new starter frame, upload one of the images. Those are all, this is new stuff I got coming out. And I'm going to find that image right there. Boom. All right, so now that image is here. Now I'm going to take the prompt, put that joint in there, and then I'm going to get the negative prompt. And then I'm going to put, oops. Nope, wrong. What the heck where am I going? All right, there we go. And then I'm going to put that in there. And the motion that I want is, we're gonna zoom out. We're gonna dolly out. It's gonna be a dolly out effect. It should. So then this is going to generate the quality. Oh, we gotta keep it 9:16, quality up. You could do 2 videos? Word? I didn't know you could do 2 videos. That's 600. 600. Yo, I ain't gonna be able to do this whole joint today, man, because look at my credits. My joints restart tomorrow. I guess I could just at least show at least this portion. Hey, dag, man. It's all good. It's all good. There's no way I'm gonna, and I can't even purchase anymore because I'm already at the, let me just do this as I'm thinking about it. So now I'm gonna generate. So we're going to wait for that motion for that particular image that I have there. But, yeah, what I was saying is my credit, you see right now, it's at, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. Where is this joint at? Son, what just happened? So right now, I'm already here. So the next thing to do is contact for a team, which I ain't got no team right now. It would make sense to pay $24 for each person and we get all these credits. That's why, hey, if it was like, yo, me, you, NK, and somebody else, and we each getting 60 credits, 60,000 credits like this says right here, the plan I'm on right now is, I think, $60 per month for this. But if you got a team of others, then the starting per seat is $24, and I believe that everybody starts with the 60,000 each person. So you would be saving some money, but being able to do a whole lot of dope creative stuff, yo. But something to consider. So now they're saying, you see, we are currently experiencing issues with motion 2, may not have these effects properly applied until the issue is resolved. I don't even know if it's going to work because I didn't see that message until now. We'll see. It's loading in things, but maybe I have to go to motion 1. Hopefully not. They already took my coin. I want my motion, man. Oh, there it is. Boom. You see that? It's giving the view like, you know what I mean? Like you going out on the screen while he's in there. It's simple. But what happens is when you doing the verse, you'll just keep going through each. Like I'll start it. I'll just show you. So this image I might use for something, yeah. I don't know exactly for what, but it's gonna be used for something. Some sort of promo. It's hot. It works. It's the whole aesthetic. So now what I need to do is go and say, okay, perfect. Now I need to say, now I want to start with a new verse that I have and want to upload. So I may not even have to, give it that file that I made. So this is what I do. If you want the ChatGPT to like really go in. So I'm going to take my whole verse that I wrote, all the lyrics. I'm going to copy it. And then what I do is, because I've already trained my particular Chat GPT to analyze my lyrics the way I want the perspective to be. When I feed the lyrics, it already knows the content and the stories and where I'm going in my thinking. So I'm going to say, analyze these lyrics, and then let's think about the story for the lyrics to get these images generated like we've done before, 2 bars at a time. Boom. Let's see what happens. So what it's going through is giving me all the breaking down. I don't even know if that's how you spell pizzazz. So corner store evokes a chaotic sudden explosion of activity, real urban raw metaphor. I mean, look, my man at just was telling me where he live at. It was a situation on the corner store where someone got, taken out just on a regular day, afternoon, just chilling on Mother's Day at that too, man. So it gives a breakdown of what the story and what the prompt could be, and all of this is just going through bar by bar. Hold on, let me just see. Thing Blade meets Kill Bill. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, okay, before you do this, let's generate the image for it. So it already has the idea of what my lyrics that it broke down and what it means, right? The styles announcing a shift from trash to truth, mediocrity to magic, a metaphor for lyrical destruction, dispersal of weak energy when confronted with true presence. So then it gives a story, the clash. Here's the scene: an animated inner city corner store under moonlight. V steps out from the shadows wearing all white. A group of loud, disorderly figures post up outside, mocking and moving wild. As V calmly lifts a finger to the sky, a ripple of sound and wind shoots out. Boom! The entire block scatters in slow motion. Glass shatters, bags fly, and the neon flickers. He doesn't flinch. He just walks right through it. That'll be what we make the AI cartoon of me is going to do, is creating a whole scene. That's why it's saying, think of Blade meets Kill Bill, but with hip-hop mysticism. Just raw. Like some raiding stuff. They don't know who I am. Like, that's the idea behind it. So look, this is the image that is going to generate. The problem with this image, the image is going to be incredible. It's going to match everything that I just said. You see the grocery store, it's going to show all of that stuff. The thing that's not going to, you see, even got the people scattering. You see them running? Boom. So that's the image. Look at that. I'm sitting there calm, but everybody behind running. Oh, get out the way. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, just leave them alone. That's the infinity cosmic, yo. I'm creating my world and just the things that I'm doing. You know what I mean? We could turn this into anything. I'm just painting my story the way my lyrics are being, guiding me to. But anyhow, look, I have to turn this into a 9x6. So I'll say this is excellent. But remember, it must be 9x16 to fit Instagram's dimensions. And then it should redo one. But that image is dope. That image is raw. Look at that. They got all of it. Same consistent look, person. The V, usually the ace, you know what I mean? People running in the background. The electricity isn't there, but when you prompt the AI, it'll probably do a lightning strike somewhere through here. And maybe make the people run back the other way or something, like that. Something along the lines. If I had way more credits, I would just go through all of the stuff and just be wasting them and going through it. But now that I know it resets on the 19th, tomorrow, Malcolm X's birthday. Shout out to Malcolm X. I'll be sure to make everything hopefully within. What? Look. This is sometimes what it does, dude. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Now it just took all that energy I did and just did this. This sometimes be the most inconsistent. Like, what? Granted, yeah, this is cool looking, but what? We here. This is where I'm at with it, in a whole nother dimension. And this is what are you doing? Oh, man. Maybe I need to come from here. And let me download this image, y'all, because I'm going to lose it by doing this. But let's generate an image for it. 9x16 ratio. I don't know what it was thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna start as soon as I get this next thing right here. That's what we're doing right now. It's the beginning part for this.
So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure, I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I keep wavy on. Catch me on the better side of life tomorrow. There's no.
Yeah, it's coming together now. It's coming together, I could tell.
Attention when I mention all this precious cargo. Don't stress about it, legacies are meant for later
it's
times.
Coming along
like
for sure.
Today, amongst the greatest minds.
Great one. And now it's shattered the glass, so it looks crazier. I think this one is an even better image. They both work. But yeah, that's what you want. Yup. So what I would do with this now is download this particular image. So now it's saved, right? And then it already created the motion. So it says this is what's gonna happen in the motion. All the stuff that we talked about midair, like all that thing. I'ma just copy a cinematic slow motion shot. Cinematic shot. I don't want to say the cinematic slow motion because sometimes it goes too slow and then you don't notice any movement at all. So I'm gonna post that in here. A cinematic slow motion shot of a chaotic. So I'm gonna just say a cinematic shot of a chaotic corner store swimmer V dressed in all white on speed. The time slows around V but remains centered and composed. Let's see. No cartoonish expression, so that means it's gonna stay serious. Wait, where's the? Oh, this is the negative right here. Now I gotta change the image and put the new image that I just prompted. This one right here. So basically what you do is you're going scene by scene, 2 bars by 2 bars, thinking about how you want the motion to be. For this one, I mean, dolly outs are always, for me, the dope ones, yo. Like, I could do a dolly left. We do a dolly left. So dolly left, 300. You see I'm at 18. I could do about 6 more. I might be able to, if they all hit consistent. Yeah, they upped it to 3. Oh, I see. If you want the best quality ones, then this, all right, I see. Yeah, we want that. So 300. So that next one is generating. And then what I would do is I'm already going on to the next bar of the song. So the next bar of the song for this one would be this one. My mind could bring me places wherever that I imagine. Short for imagine. My life's a treasure just found in my diamond bags. So when I bring it into ChatGPT, all I'll say is, let's work on the next 2 bars. And then ChatGPT is gonna analyze the next 2. And then it's gonna develop a scene based on everything else. It's gonna give the interpretation. It's saying that your mind equals a portal. Your framing imagination as a portal. Your consciousness can bend space and time. Vision, cast in new dimensions. Your diamond bags, a vivid metaphor for hidden value. The idea that your life contains buried treasure that you're still discovering. Could also reference the kind of bags thieves or travelers carry valuables in, evoking secret missions, sacred loot, or ancestral inheritance. The symbolism, mental projection equals astral travel, creation. Diamond bags equals spiritual wealth, ancestral power, and inner genius. That is about inner journey, visions, and sacred self-discovery. So that's all the stuff that I'm naturally just, if you know me, then you know that, yeah, that's his pocket. So, this imagination flight. The scene is V is sitting in a meditation pose inside a glowing crystal cave or floating above a cityscape. As he closes his eyes, his mind bursts open. Golden geometric patterns rise from his crown and shoot him across multiple planes of reality. He flies through spiraling wormholes made of scrolls, sacred glyphs, and star maps, eventually landing in a cave or chamber filled with diamond bags, glowing statues, each labeled with the word like legacy, vision, courage, code. Like, bro, that joint is hot. So all I would say is, let's create the 9x16, because I want to keep reminding it, the 9x16 image to match this wonderful prompt. And then as this is going, I'm now going to check the video for how that other image did. So let's see. This is the motion for it. I don't know what he was doing, but I don't know what he doing, but I would keep it. It's just you know what I mean? Look like he's flicking water off of him. Oof. Get away from me. That's. You could probably do it in reverse. I don't know. I would probably slow that down and maybe not even get through the whole thing, or make it seem like he landed. Do it backwards. I don't know. But even still, this is a keeper. I'm keeping it. Like I said, my credits are low. But that's how you get the motion. If I had more credits, I probably would have done it again just to get a different one. But for these purposes right now, that joint is being used. Remember, this is the mixtape. Plus, this is also a week for me to keep learning how to do this, because this is a business at the end of the day. So that joint is still going. Oh, that one's gonna be wicked too. Look at that. Bruh, that's my album cover on steroids. From A Moment to Reflect 3, bruh. Look at that. That is wicked. Look at that. The diamond bags. Consistent. You get the white sneakers. Granted, you really can't see what's on his head, but it's supposed to be a P or a V. But yeah, so now what this would do is you would take this motion prompt, same thing, take the motion prompt, bring that into this, put that new motion prompt there, right? Go back to this, get my negative joint, put that back in there, and then be sure to change the image for a new one, which is the one that I just prompted and generated, which is, oh, I didn't download it. That's my bad. I gotta download it. Yeah, that joint is hot. Heck yeah, I like that. That joint is tough. So then it just it starts to weave together a nice little comic series. You know what I mean? When these new joints over here, they're gonna be coming soon in the next couple weeks and months and stuff. I got some joints lined up, but this one I'm just showing y'all live. I had no plan to work on this because I don't need to put any out right now, not of these, because I'm lined up to shoot July with my A Moment to Spit joint. So I'm good, but just for purposes for this, I wanted to try it out. And it's coming together. It's coming together. So I'm gonna do the crane up. I'm gonna do the crane up. That's that joint. And yo, all I'm gonna do is hit generate. Now what we do is go back to chat, go back to the verse, get the next bars, which are these right here. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. Then I would go back to the GPT and say, okay, let's do the next bars. Provide the bars right there. Boom. And then I'm just going through this over and over until you basically get, you know what I mean? Until you get to the end of it all. It does take a little while. It is time consuming. But it's helpful. It's gonna give you exactly what you want, I'll tell you that. But you're gonna have to put some work in. I've put hours in to making sure. So this is breaking down. Mockery turns to judgment. They mock or ignore the truth until divine or cosmic justice shows itself, the great scales. So that's interesting that the ChatGPT is breaking it down for those great scales, because I was thinking more about burning people, like the dragon scales. When you reveal what you are and start burning things down, like dragon came to mind, dragon warrior. But that is also a part of the whole great scales of reality and how things are always one day going to be, if you want to call it, repurposed, rebalanced, shifted. So when cold behavior is there, fire must be present. Anyhow, scales reference evokes ancient Kemet's weight of the heart, which obviously is Ma'at's feather. Free will, wordplay on free will, suggesting that V's been generously offering people their chance to choose truth, but he's done enabling carelessness. Yo, I'm just saying, it's doing. Let's just say, let's do the image. Let's do the image, because I'm telling you, it's just gonna be another incredible looking image. You might redo it slightly. It might get a letter off. Sometimes that happens, but usually it's right on target. So I'm gonna go back to that other video and let's see how that joint did. This one. Simple. You see how it's pulsating with the perfect, yeah? It's a simple motion, but it's still movement. It's still movement. Like if you had more, you could probably prompt this and say, you beam into a beam of light and transform it to a ship and fly you off. Like if I put that in Kling, you could probably do something crazy like that. As a matter of fact, let's test that out. Why not? Put it in Kling, and you'll see the difference in why Kling is what it is, bro. But I haven't gotten to the point of being really effective in prompting with Kling 100%. All right, so that's getting that image. Let me just make sure, I got that one. So I'm gonna go in Kling. I'm gonna take the same motion that it said here. V6 closing over. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna take that same prompt. I'm gonna go in Kling. I'm gonna drop that image right in Kling. Ooh, my joint running down to 500 already? Jeez. What? Why is it 200? It's supposed to be. Yo, I feel like they getting me, man. I feel like it was less than that before. These are the sounds of the great. Yeah, it says 70. I don't know. But I'm gonna do the same thing, and let's just see what happens. And this is one of the other programs that I use, and it's been cool. Like this thing that's happening right here, you gonna see how I do this with the Road to Kemet joint that I'm working on. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of dope stuff there, but let's go back and see the image. Boom! Look at that. I told you it's just consistently getting you stuff. You see all of this weighing against the feather. Dope. And then all I would do is just download that. Download that because it's already yes. So now think about it. I'm already 6 bars into the verse, and I'll show you how. These are all the sounds of the great one. These are sounds of the great one, great one. So the motion would be this right here. Motion in there, and then put the negative prompt in there. speed crane up. No. Let's do the medium zoom. Medium zoom. So it's gonna be that image right there with that boom. And I'm these 300. I'm gonna be lower right now, so boom. This one's gonna be another good one. Alright, so let's see what's the next thing. I already got that image. So now I'm gonna go to the next bar. And this is all I'll be doing within that, hour or so. I'm a little behind because I had to lay down the verse and stuff. Plus I didn't realize that my coins and tokens were so low, man. Next bars. Next bar. Oh, let's see how it's gonna interpret this labia line. I'm very curious to see that. Oh, it got it. Degrading themselves in purpose of sex validation. It's a raw societal truth aimed at moral weakness and spiritual distraction. Ooh, let's do it. Do the image. Let's do the image. It got the interpretation, so I'm trusting the image. And I'm telling you, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I have to go into CapCut. CapCut. I edit in CapCut, man. That final cut is still good. But this CapCut has been so useful. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but what is it that we're doing? The cartoon joints don't take up that much space. Series, so is real. Jack. Oh, well, I did Jack. This one, I could. I'm gonna duplicate this one. And then rename it when I open it. Oh, that image gonna be raw. When we go back and look at that image is gonna be crazy. So again, for anybody that checks this out, I'm just giving my little blueprint of how I do these little verses that I've been putting out. I already got, a whole layout. All I'm doing is just deleting. Instead of starting over, I already got the template pretty much of how they all laid out. So I just feel like it never makes sense to just delete everything and make a brand new one. The only thing, the Infinity Cosmic still gonna be there. This is the intro video, another intro. So it's gonna be one of those. The lyrics I take away because I don't need those anymore. A moment to spit, that stays the same. This stays the same. And then the only thing that's gonna change is this. These are lyrics. And then I gotta upload the song, which this is the song right here. Put that in there. Bring that down here. And then boom.
So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's God style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a. So here we go.
So like even if it were to just start with just this, you see the beginning of it, it started just like this. Hold up.
The Infinity Cosmic.
Oh, I ain't got it back all the way. I'm tripping. That's why. Here we go. It'll start just like this.
The Infinity Cosmic.
Perfect.
So here we go. Check it out. Yeah.
I even had it like kind of rushed. But anyhow, the first part, I would just bring in the downloads, which I've downloaded the first bar. And it goes for the 5 seconds. Sometimes I might have to shorten it slightly, but usually it's right on time.
It's God style.
So right there. It got style. It's gonna start right there. Stretch it. And then, boom. It's literally the 5-second watch.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash.
So I gotta slow it down maybe just a tad. Let's see.
Style has got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mama.
There it is. It got the whip with the clash.
Longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash.
Right there. Boom. And then what you would do is go to the next. Oh, look at that. Told you. Told you it was going to craft something crazy. And I told you it was going to craft something crazy. All the stuff that I be seeing in my head. Told you. Let's see. The motion is already there. All right, so let's go to this video motion. There it is. That man said I'm out. Yo, it had heads on the ground and everything. Look at that. Laughing. What? Man said, whatever world this is, I'm out of here. They tripping, y'all. Please, I'm a ghost. That's how I be in people's worlds, man. Get out of here. I don't want part of none of that craziness they on. White walking zombies and man, get out of here, bro. Nobody wants that, y'all. Tripping, y'all. Look at these crazy worlds we could create, and this is just being, you know what I mean, couple minutes under this stuff, yo. So then I would do the same with this, download that. So I got at least the first 6-8 bars. Look. That's the first, yeah, then with this one. Did I put it in there already? No, I didn't. Because I did that one. All right, so watch. I'm gonna do the same thing. Watch. I'm gonna take this. Take the scene. Put it inside Leonardo. I'm only gonna be able to do like 3 more of these just because of the low coins, tokens. I'm gonna have to figure out a way, like there has to be a way that I could just keep increasing. If I just wanted to purchase some additional ones, I would do that right now just so I could finish the whole joint, but I don't know why it's not showing. It's very, very weird. Which one was it? I don't see it. I don't see it. That means I didn't download it. It's this one. Yeah, that image is hot, bro. Granted, it's another play on the meditation thing, but it's based on the lyrics and what's happening in the lyrics. So if it's coming from that meditative point of view, of vantage, like in seeing it from that perspective, then that's why it's painting it that way, which I'm fine with. This one. Boom. So now that's there. The back to the dolly out. Yo, the dolly out is just dope. All right, so now that one's gonna go. Bang. And then now this one right here. Whoops. This one right here. This new one. I'm just gonna download that. I'm gonna go and import the other one that I was supposed to put here, which is this one. All I'm doing is doing the same exact thing. Watch. Whoops.
Store clash. My marker.
Watch. Slow it down. This one I might not have to slow down. I'll just do it once, just in case though.
Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My marker bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags.
Perfect.
Bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags.
Perfect.
Scatter like a corner store clash. My marker.
And then I would take the third one. The third one was. It has to be this one. The third one is this one. You know where I messed up? I messed up because I was supposed to That's CapCut A, yep. The next one is supposed to be this. I'm gonna do the next bars. Excellent. Next bars. I spelled Savior wrong. It'll know. Anyhow. Look what it did to the image. It made them look. It's dope, yo. Yo, look at that. Yo, that joint is hot. Look at that. Boom. And now you see it, the whole joint coming together, right? So now this one I take. This joint is fun. I love this joint, yo. Like, I really enjoy it. So now watch. If I make the screen big, watch.
Got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills.
Yo, his joint is raw. His joint is raw, bruh. And I didn't even put the lyrics
Laugh
up
into
there.
the great
Lyrics
scale.
gives it even more punch.
To reveal, don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills.
He walked away like.
To the great scales to reveal, don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills.
So now I'm gonna go back to that other joint, which is this one. Yeah, because it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need this one. Download that. Yes, CapCut will generate the subtitles, and that's why I love it, bruh. So look at this one, eh? I'm telling you, because it's doing the theme of my mind bringing me any place it wants to. So it's just putting me in all the different locations. That's why it's the continuous meditation position. Perfect. So now, same thing. All I would do is take this and take the motion. Oh, wait. It didn't give the breakdown. Interesting. It didn't give the breakdown. I need the breakdown for this image you've just generated. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Dope. But it didn't give me this is what I need. I'm gonna say I need it. I need the motion and prompts explained in this fashion. I don't know why I just did that. It sometimes glitches. I need the prompts in this particular style. It should fix it. There it is. Cool. So now, same thing, gonna take this image, just make sure it's been downloaded. Also, let me go here to grab the fourth video because it was finished. Is this guy right here. This joint is wild. it fits it like video
These
games,
free
bro.
wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia.
So I would slow it down just one more. Yep, and then it'll be good. So just to go back and you see it real quick.
This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia.
Cool. Now we gonna go to this here. We gotta bring that image inside of Leonardo. So I would be halfway done. Yeah, but that's what I said. It take at least about an hour, hour and a half to do each one. What I need to be thinking about is like, you know, for commission jobs, like how much I would charge for a video, because some of these things can, depending on what I'm using, this is just Leonardo. But if I did do something in Kling, because I did want to see how Kling did. So hold on, give me 1 second, and then I'll go and open up Kling. I'm gonna go in Kling and see if it did something weird, or if it actually stuck to it and did something incredible, because dolly out for this one. No, this one will do motion left. All right, so I'm gonna let that go. I can only do one more. You see, I'm at 300 right there. So we got one more generation. But let's see what happened with Kling. So Kling is here. So this is Kling. Kling could do some incredible stuff. But it's sometimes, let's see. What? Like, all of that till right there. Then it got crazy. Like, wait, what's going on? Wait, huh? What am I turning into? Oh, marshmallow. Like, that's crazy. But again, you know, look, that mistake, so to speak, is costing 70 of these coins that I have. You know what I mean? And my joints is low for this one because I didn't pay a lot, because I've been doing a lot through Leonardo. But I do have a paid account. But yeah, that joint adds up. It definitely adds up. So my man Arson Fist is nice with this Kling thing. And I need to maybe have a class with that brother to show me a couple. Because, you know what I mean, that one is all right, but it's not giving me what I wanted. These joints right here are giving me exactly, you know what I mean, what I've been targeting and wanting. Like even that, super simple. The motion is basically here. So it's like, well, he's not doing anything. You gotta pay attention to the lyrics if it fits the whole theme of it. That man said Khalil Gibran meets Doom. Yes, in the Infinity Cosmic, that is very much possible. I don't know if I downloaded it, but I'm gonna just do it again.
Doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like a rape.
Yeah. Boom. And that would go there.
Labia. I still rock when
Whoops.
my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior.
There we go.
When my life deserted like Arabia, the people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior.
And I got one more. So the only thing I'm gonna do is generate one more for the next part. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I get wavy on. Uh-oh. I'm curious to see what ChatGPT. Here are the next bars. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's giving the breakdown. So now it's going on. Water sign. See, it even knows Savion. A nod to Savion Glover, the legendary tap dancer known for precision, soulful rhythm. This line suggests lyrical footwork, performance mastery. Yeah, let's generate. So after this one, this will be the last motion. I'm most likely gonna stop it there because I can't finish the whole thing to show you the full process. Plus, it'll give a little surprise for how I put it all together. But I will show at least the lyrics and how they are generated. And it's usually, at least for me, when I've been consistent, at least with the clarity of my rhymes, and it's been helping. So let's just see. I'm gonna do auto text, create, and it's been pretty accurate. It's been pretty accurate, y'all. And being that I have this template, it's already kind of set up for how I want it to be anyway. So let's see.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz.
See, it thought I said it, it thought I said it's God style.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We no longer without. Yo. It's got style, it's got pizzazz.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz.
It's got style.
So only thing I would be or doing this changes. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. Is that how you spell pizzazz? How do you spell pizzazz? Pizzazz. Pizzazz. Oh, I spelled it right. I spelled it.
Pizzazz.
I got it. Perfect. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. Whoops.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz.
Copy this. Because the next line is, we're no longer with your trash. Let's see.
Pizzazz. We no longer with your trash. It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash.
Watch it scatter like a watch it scatter like a corner store clash. It's gonna be drawn out a little.
Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mom could bring me clash. My mom clash. Clash. My mom could bring me clash. My mom could bring clash. My mom could bring me.
My mind could bring me places wherever that I imagine. My mind could bring me places wherever that I imagine. Let's see.
My mom could bring me places wherever that I imagine. My mom could bring me places wherever that I imagine.
But yeah, you see, I'm just
no longer with your trash. Watch.
And then you just see, just even for the little bit that I have here, how it changes the whole vibe.
It's got style, it's got pizzazz. We no longer with your trash. Watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mom could bring me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure. I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life. I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior.
Boom. And then there's one more. So let's see this last one and what is it gonna look like. Woo! Dopeness. All right, let's hope that this last image can get a nice motion on it for the people that's watching, or who might one day watch this joint. Let's see. By the time you see it, I might have a whole new technique and everybody doing it. May not even need these steps anymore. I don't know. But we're gonna do this. Take this, put that inside of here. Go back, take the negative, put that inside of here. Change the dolly out or crane tilt up. Now you want to see the water. Orbit right. We'll see what happens if it's gonna orbit right. So yeah, that'll be a turning motion there. It's 300. All I got is 369. 369. Here we go. Roll the dice. Woo! All right, we're gonna see what that's about. This is excellent. So now, only thing I would say is, the only thing left to do is to do the next 2 bars. You know what I mean? I was 600 short. I needed my double sixes, man. Actually, 666 would have been able to get it, but whatever. Here we go. I would say next bars. Let's go. Boom. These are the next bars. I'm almost done with this. About 5 o'clock, couple more minutes, and I'll be done. Catch me on the better side of life tomorrow. Future peace, freedom, attention, cargo, precious cargo, be safe. Absolutely, let's go. Let's generate. I told you I'm rocking and rolling because my AI, at least when it comes to what I'm doing for this, is already on target for all the things that I wanted to do. This cling joint, I definitely got to work on and get through some things. Like I did this Magneto joint, you know what I mean? From a toy shoot. That was one of my toys, and I put it in motion. But you see, I wasn't able to get him, but I got this toy that I've been using for promo, and I got it running in front of the school. That's the picture right there, but now I made it, like, run. That joint is dope. It kind of got messed up. You follow the leg. Watch how it flips. You see how I did that? One motion. But it's still dope. Still dope. I got the thing right here to move. You see how it's moving? This is a toy shoot. I took a photo of one of my toys and brought it into motion and had it point at the screen. See, you got a little finger. Same thing with the Incredible Hulk. This is Kling, though. Kling is dope. Kling is real dope. I don't think I've ever... Did I bring any of my pictures from my toys into Leonardo? I don't know. I forgot. That didn't really do too much. But let's see this last video. Fingers crossed, y'all. Here we go. Oh. 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 Watch. It's going to match the lyrics. You'll see. Watch. It's going to match the lyrics for this particular part. And boom. Put that there. It's gonna have to zoom in.
Men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I keep wavy on.
So the wavy on part, that's why he put his arms up like that. So bring that one to that speed. Hold on.
Yeah, take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I kick wavy on. Catch, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier.
Boom. And yeah, like there's still a lot more that I, would be able to do if I had some more credits, but my brother credits low. Look, see, now it's going to the Starship joint, yo. So that's what I'm saying. I could end the joint with the Starship. The problem is, right now I can't do any motion for it. I can't do any motion for it. But what I could do, at least to end it, is get the last 2 bars. But I'm curious to know what it's gonna do for the hook, because I still have to do images for the hook part too. So yeah, I would say wonderful. Let's do the next bars. So it's working on these bars while this image was the last one that it generated, which is incredible, yo. Incredible image that is absolutely going to match the one that I started with, which was the spaceship joint. This one. You see what I'm saying? So it still works. I don't know why that one's not opening, but whatever. We already got the motion for it. As a matter of fact, it's this one right here. I can end that joint with that, or start it with it. These are the sounds of the great one. So let's see. I'm gonna just bring it in there to see, starting with it. Where is it at? Hey, I mean, just to hold the place for now, I could do something like that, and then you pretty much have the whole video just about done. More than halfway. You see what I'm saying? The last 2 come out to right here, then the hook, and then it's over. But like this.
The Infinity Cosmos.
So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I imagine. My life's a treasure, I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I kick wavy on.
Boom. Yeah, that joint is raw. And then the last image, even though we can't move it, but watch. Watch the last image. The last image gonna be crazy too. He's gonna give the breakdown. Here we go. Let's generate the last image. Let's go. And I still want to see what it says and create for the hook too, because I'm gonna tell her we need 4 different images that fits this particular hook or feel. Yeah, like the feel of the hook. And then from there, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, how long I've been on this joint, man? I know I'm about to get off. Been on it for at least 2 hours. Woo! Wee! If anybody is out there, I know A tapped in earlier, but if anybody's out there, yo, thank you for tuning in. Period. Whoever may see this message. For real. All right, so the last image is being generated by ChatGPT. The second to last image was this one here. That's at least for how the lyrics go. And then this last joint right here, I don't know what did they say? V stands, ghostly figures, great minds of all time. I think it's going to have a combination of just different ancestral energies, maybe someone or somebody that we might be able to recognize from there. Oh, yeah, a lot of people I see. Look at that. Yo, when this joint is able to move, it's like I'm bringing energon cubes from the future. Bars. Here you go. Take that energon cube. Bar. Take that energon cube. That's what this joint is like. That joint is crazy. But yeah, if you want to get like, close to like lyrics, story, and fulfilling that regard to make that joint come together as a cohesive piece that's understandable. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure people could make some crazy joints with, whatever sort of imagery they decide to put in there. I don't know how graphic you could be, because it still is, at least Leonardo is gonna determine that if it violates its code, because I've had prompts in there that just says something about children in the background, and because it was something like, I think, with some sort of weapon or some sort of instrument or electricity, it was something, explosion with kids, it didn't want to generate the image after a few attempts of doing that. So again, for whatever it's worth, hopefully this has been helpful for someone out there. This is like kind of like my workflow with this, and then to generate them consistently. So I didn't necessarily have to even go over and add any of the what do you call those things? Oh, I also didn't do the hook. Hold on. Okay, so now I need 4 images, all different but fitting the story, but with the hook part only that repeats 4 times. There it is. So I want to see what it analyzes, or how it analyzes what I wanted to do. It's just generating the images. I didn't necessarily want it to do that, because sometimes I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust it. If it just created this in the second to last one, which is, all of them are good images. All of them are dope, and they all fit. They all work. The motions, the story is continuous. It's serious tone, but also cartoonish. Depth. It's dope. I think it's going to consistently close it down with this last hook part too. So let's see. It's making it more cartoonish. Now I'm gonna have to tell it something like, all right, see, now they throwing me in there looking like static. This is why I don't want it to always just jump into this, because it did the same thing last time. It's like you always have to make sure it's clear to go along and follow with what. Like, this put like the Leonardo people up there. That kind of look like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, these are the sounds. Good image, but no. That's not what I wanted, man. No, stop. Can you analyze the lyrics first? This happens sometimes. one, just making sure, reminded, like, yo, make sure it fits V's lineage and don't be going too far off tangent. Okay, so I'm gonna say let's generate image 1. Let's generate image 1. So sometimes you have to remind it of these things. So let's get in this part. These are the sounds of the great ones, so come and tell us where it's made from. Just from this, I could tell it's got a more serious tone. It'll be more exact, I think. I see the beanie. I see the griots. Yeah, it's gonna work for this image. You see, like this one, I'm like, oh man, it forgot the beard, got the gray hair. Or it could just be a younger version of these. So that's why sometimes I don't want it to just be like it's just the same sort of like lifetime. It could be different ones. So for me, this works. Okay, now image 2. Like if I had other, even if I opened up another chat, sometimes that could speed it up by opening up another chat. It's all good. So like, yeah, a lot of this stuff, man, is just things that I've been working on. I got some projects that I got lined up, as well as this stuff. But I wanted to go through the whole process, but it's not, like I said, gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna stop with this last one. It's 5:13, and like another hour and some change anywhere. I'm just curious to see what this is gonna be, because I'm like, what are they doing? What is the second one? The leaf floats in a meditative gold and nebulous shape. That's dope. Oh, dope. Oh, what are they doing? This ain't me. See? It does that sometimes. That ain't me. That ain't the character, dude. Make sure you stick to the character's reference, guide, and history. He should be dressed in all white beard, beanie, hat, etc. That's what you gotta do, yo. Otherwise it starts drifting off. But yeah, a job like this could easily take 2 to 3 hours for a whole video easily. But like I said, having the lyrics and, you know, whatever interpretation, if they just want me to interpret it or if they have a certain perspective, you know, how they want it to be painted, then that just needs to be established with the AI. Do some tests, tweak a couple things, get it consistent, get a prompt style, like, you know, me using this, but I also have in one of these, I have a whole Leonardo AI prompting structure guide that I didn't create it, but I borrowed it from someone online and then eventually tweaked it into what I have now. So I just think a combination of all of that stuff is what's necessary. Like, you know, you're not gonna just get it on the first couple, man. It really do take time. Like, this is a different variation, but I would rather have that than that other one. See, this is older, and it's based on that second image, which is talking about, you know, sounds of transmissions, nebula, ancestral faces. But that's dope. I like that because the motion of it would be ill. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, now make image 3. So the same thing, but I'm gonna just say image 3. Man, y'all been sticking with me. Well, I've just been going through this whole thing. I might as well just finish it off. If these joints could pump out 4 images at a time, like Mid-Journey or like Leonardo, bro, it would be amazing. I think eventually it's gonna get there. Eventually it's gonna get there. For now it's not, but eventually it will. That's the Big Daddy Kane line that I said, swinging on him like a kappa. The Big Daddy Kane swinging on him like a kappa. That was, yeah. All right, let's see. Almost there. But yeah, this joint is hot. Super dope. Super dope. All right, let's see. Family saying something over here. Gotta let them know almost done. They talking about dinner. I'm definitely gonna go get me some of that. Woo! Okay, they got me older with locks. I'll take it because I do plan on growing my locks one day. Again. And then now I'm gonna ask it for the last one. Okay, with image number 4. So image number 3. That's hot. Huh. That's dope, yo. I'm just reading through what it put together, and I'm just like, this is incredible. Like, even if you just use these as references, right? Use it as a reference to give an artist an idea of what you're thinking, and then they put their own twist to it. That's what I would say, and how to use this. I mean, you don't have to. You could just take these. Kind of look like my pop, but you could just take these. That really do. But that's hot. all it's talking about, where is it made from? And I'm showing you where it comes from. It don't come from me, bro. And I keep saying that. But anyhow, yeah, you could take this and then show it to someone and say, yo, you see this right here? I want you to create your version of this. The AI and my thinking got it close. But I want you to take this and now do yours and put your signature style to it. But this is the roadmap, and as it should be, it's a roadmap. So it's the tool. It doesn't have to be everything. I don't look at this as taking anything away from me. I'm using it to enhance the stuff that I'm doing. Yo, it's getting crazy in a good way. It's getting fast though, so I just want to make sure I can and my friends keep up with it and utilize it the best way we can. So this was a 2-hour session of recording, dropping the joint, putting together what I have. I don't know if you saw it or whoever might be out there, but I'm gonna just show you once again that this is the video that's there. The lyrics are not going to match it 100% right now. And I'll say it again, the lyrics are not going to match it 100%, meaning the words that pop up on the screen, the subtitles are not going to match because I'm not done editing. But you'll get an idea of how this goes.
The Infinity Cosmos.
So here we go, check it out. Yo, it's got style, it's got pizzazz. We're no longer with your trash, watch it scatter like a corner store clash. My mind can bring me places wherever that I'm at. My life's a treasure, I'm just now finding my diamond bags. They all decide to laugh until the great scales are revealed. Don't jeopardize your life, I'm tired of giving out these free wills. This beast mode was trained by Xavier. Grown men slaving, doing craziness for labia. I still rock when my life deserted like Arabia. The people sure to lose if they waiting on a savior. Take it way beyond and tap the stage like Savion. I'm still a water sign, so borderlines I get wavy on. Catch me.
Shoo. Sheesh. That joint is wow. So if you want some one-on-one time, I think I'm gonna start offering dudes some availability slots for like some one-on-one to help people get theirs in order and to do something very similar to what I've been doing and what I am doing and will continue to do. You know what I mean? Get your images like I've created or you do ones that's even better, bruh. Again, it just takes some time. It takes some thought, but consistency is always key. But yo, shout out to Young Bangaz. Shout out to Smith Video Production. Shout out to the GVI. Shout out to Certified Angels. Shout out to V2G Multimedia. I'm out of here. Catch y'all maybe in another hour and some change when I do my moment to spit. But that's probably going to be on Instagram because this OBS connection is still kind of messing up. But salute to y'all. I'm out of here. Much love and light. Y'all be easy, yo. Peace. Hope you got something from it.